Hi YouTube. Okay, so a couple people have been asking me to do a Atlanta update. So here we go. I'm just gonna give you like my whole experience, like from when I moved to Atlanta till now, like what my whole Atlanta experience was like. So when I first moved to Atlanta, y'all, I got to experience so much. I got to experience more than what the normal person in Atlanta gets to experience, just because of the connections that I have, because I'm in the industry. I'm a makeup artist, and I do nails, whatever, but I get to meet a lot of industry people. So I had a lot of good, you know, times when I first moved to Atlanta. Like, it was like very adventurous. I got to experience a lot, because of the people I knew that was there. So when I first moved, I loved it. I was like, yes, like I can see myself having a family here, because it's like so southern, and the suburbs are nice. And my friend had a baby and she had a son. She would take to the bus stop every, so I'm like, okay, like I see my friend, having her little situation or whatever. So I'm like, you know what, in the future I could see myself raising a family and here in Atlanta. And then it was good for my career. I thought it was just fun because we were going out like every single weekend. Like, we were having so much fun, like when I first moved or whatever. I was like, Atlanta is lit, which if you come to visit, yeah, it is. Like, I'll still visit, you know what I mean? Atlanta's fun to visit. But it's just towards the end, that's when things started just getting very old, played out. I just wasn't feeling it, I started seeing Atlanta for what it really was, and it was a cool experience. Like, I'm saying was just because I don't know yet if I'm gonna stay in Atlanta or if I'm gonna move to somewhere else. I don't know yet. It's between like 3 or 4 options. I don't know. So that's why I keep saying was, because I just don't know if I'm gonna continue to live in Atlanta. So I know I had to take a break from Atlanta because it got overbearing at one point, and everybody keeps asking me what happened. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about what happened or why I left Atlanta, because people on here are very rude, evil, and judgmental, and I don't feel like dealing with that. Like, I will like find people and do different. Okay, let me just get back to it. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought it was fun. I thought I got to do so much. Like, I got to go to Wild and Out a couple times. I met so many celebrities in Atlanta. Like I said, I'm in the industry, so it goes with what I do. So it's like not like, oh, groupie, starstruck. Is more like networking for me. Like, I don't be like, oh, I'm starstruck. I don't do that. But anyway, so like it was cool. Like, they had the Tyler Perry Studios there. That's good. I'm doing all the pros first. The Tyler Perry Studios was good. Which means a lot of opportunity for actresses, makeup artists, hairstylists, film. It's a lot of opportunity because it's huge, like huge. I got to do so much. It was Subo weekend. I was out there slaying faces like crazy. Subo weekend made so much money, y'all. Like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. This is not real. Like, God has really been blessing me, like, with my career out there. My career did spectacular in Atlanta. Like, my career did better in Atlanta than it did in Miami, which is like, what? My career did really good in Atlanta. So Atlanta served its purpose for me because I got to do people's makeup from all different states, because Atlanta is a big melting pot. It's in the middle. Everybody comes there to visit, live, whatever. So for their careers. So I got to meet people from all different states, and it was so dope to me because I literally was looking at the map of the United States, and I was marking. I did somebody's makeup from Alaska. Like, that is so just random, in Atlanta. So I got to mark off people's, the states of people who I've done, and I was like, oh my God, I pretty much did like almost every state in the United States makeup. You know what I mean? So I thought that was dope. Like, it was like New Year's Eve. That was another crazy day. Like, New Year's, I did really good New Year's, thank God, thank God. It was like everybody that was coming in my place, y'all, it was so fun. We were like, where are you from? Chicago? Where are you from? Virginia? Where are you from? Jersey? Like, everybody had a different state that they were from. And I had like 13 clients that day. So 13 people came in all from different states. It was so crazy. Like, me and my homeboy, my gay homeboy, he was there with me. And every time somebody was like, where are you from? Okay, so we got to mark, it was just cute. So that was like good, like, I just thought it was fun, the party life, yeah, fun. I, had friends there or whatever, so, I would have fun with them. I was like, looking at my career. It was just like, it was cool when I first moved there. It was just like, oh, what an experience. Like, it's different because, like I said, I got to go to mansion parties. I got to go to studios with celebrities. It was just like, literally like every week was something would come up and it would just be like a dope experience in Atlanta or whatever when I first moved. And so, like I got to do a reality TV star makeup. Another girl from Love and Hip Hop hit me up, but I didn't do her makeup. She wanted it for free, and I was like, eh. Anyway, the Super Bowl, one of the moms of the teammates that was playing for the Patriots, I think, was it the Patriots? Yeah, she hit me up and I did her makeup. I was just like, I thought it was just so dope. She was really sweet, give me some really good advice. So Atlanta was I feel like I'm missing some stuff. I feel like I got to do so much more in Atlanta, like so much more. But this is just a summary of just how dope I thought Atlanta was. So the negative part that I feel like, now before I start on the negative part, we know I'm not talking about people that are born and raised in Atlanta. I'm not talking about them. I mean, some of them may be in the mix of this, but Atlanta is mainly people a lot of people that I met in Atlanta, literally like almost everybody I was meeting in Atlanta was from different states. So these are people that migrated to Atlanta for a new life that are just off the chain and not in a good way. So this is not targeted to Atlanta, Georgia, raised, born, whatever people, okay? Like Atlanta is a big melting pot. It's people from all over. All these people come and migrate and just mess it up. So this is what I'm saying. So don't get offended because I know y'all don't play about Atlanta. So so my big main con is the fake people, the flexers, the cappers, not kappa as far as like fraternity, like capper. It's just they fake there. I'm just being honest. Like just right to the punch. They're real fake in Atlanta. Like they really be broke, be having chains and rings and all type of stuff, whatever. Nice cars that they rented for a week or whatever that you think is theirs. Like I can't keep up. Like it's just all type of like rented Airbnbs. Like they be renting houses and be acting like it's their house or whatever. Like be hopping house to house, whatever. Like it was a post that said Atlanta niggas all they do is it'd be like 5 dudes deep in one big condo in Buckhead and be trying to flex with it. You know what I mean? Like that's true. Like it really be like dudes, all grown ass men that should be having jobs and working, grown ass men that be all in one place surviving. It's like if little old me came to Atlanta and was there for 2 months and managed to get my own place in Midtown. Now I know everybody's journey is different. I'm not saying I'm better than the next. I'm just saying if I could hustle my ass off in 2 months to get my own place in Atlanta, grown ass men should be able to, as well. Like, you know what I mean? And I was in a good, I was in Midtown. So I was like, in a pricey place. So I feel like if I can hustle as much as I did, I feel like the next person can. You know what I mean? Like I was hustling, okay? So I was there for 2 months and managed to get my place. So I'm just saying, like, it be grown men all in one place, or sleeping on somebody's couch, or staying with their mama, but they be out all the time, priorities all effed up because they want to be seen, they want to be popping. Like that's what Atlanta is full of. Now, not everybody in Atlanta, not everybody in Atlanta is like that, but a lot of men that you meet, like if you out in Atlanta and you keep seeing the same dude at the club, more than likely he ain't on his stuff. Like, I'm not saying every dude, because there is some dudes that be out a lot that really got that money, whatever, but I'm just saying it's a lot of dudes that be flexing, like they really got it, and you'll be fooled. They'll be posting money all the time, whatever, but it probably really ain't their money, or it's fake, or that was they rent money for their Airbnb with the 5 of the 6 other dudes that they stay with. So let me just get off this subject. But yeah, the flexers, that's I can't stand fake people. Like what you see is what you get with me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't fake. I'm very upfront. I don't fake a lifestyle. If I'm broke, how like if the people invite you somewhere and people like try to lie, they really broke but they can't, so they can't go. So they try to lie, like, oh, I gotta go. Like, no, I'm like, girl, I'm broke. Sorry, can't go. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you know I'm broke. People in Atlanta be, oh, sorry, I got a video shoot to go to. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, that's just how they are. It's like literally Black Hollywood. So the next one is Undercover Men. Now it is, y'all, that's it's true. It really is Undercover Men. It was this one dude that was trying to talk to me, and he was like liking trendy pictures on Instagram, and I was just like, why is he liking this trendy picture? So I blocked him and unfollowed him because I'm just like, you're scaring me. I don't want to get fooled. Like, I'm not even gonna deal with you no more. You know, he was really like liking trendy pictures, and I was just like, see, I ain't got time for that. A lot of dudes be too booed up with their homeboys. And when I say booed up, I just mean like them dudes that don't ever leave their homeboy side. Like, literally. Like, a lot of dudes in Atlanta be like, I just feel like if a dude want to be up on his homeboy all the time, like, something just ain't right. You know what I mean? Like, I do not be want to be up under my friends all the time. I be like, where my boo? Where my boo? If my boo invite me out or whatever, I mean, invite me with him to spend the night. My friends invite me out to the club. I'm going with my boo. Like, girls, we tend to go with our men and be up under our men and leave our friends behind. Men, a lot of times, men will go with their homeboys over a female. So let's just say that that's definitely true. I've heard stories in Atlanta about the Uncover Men. I had a couple gay little homeboys that was there that would tell me all type of stuff. Married men would be, you know, getting at them and going to sex parties with only men there type stuff. It was, y'all, I have like literally like the blueprint of Atlanta, like secrets, just everything. I know so much, whatever. I don't know if I might do a video and share my secrets that I know in Atlanta. But yeah, they're definitely undercover there. Yeah. You know, it's Atlanta. It's a lot of people that's moving there to survive and to stunt on the people in their hometown. They get there and they're really struggling because they don't want to work. They're trying to follow their rap careers, singing or acting or whatever. It's a lot of people out there struggling, y'all. A lot of people I knew were out there was struggling. Like, I was blessed to come out there and be, you know, making good money and, you know, be successful. I worked hard for so many years in Texas, and, you know, I wasn't really that successful in Texas. Like, everybody knew me. Like, in Dallas, like, a lot of people knew me. I'm gonna say everybody, but a lot of people knew me. I was really known. That I was voted number 5 top makeup artist or whatever one time, you know, in the top 10. So a lot of people knew me, but Dallas isn't a place where people really care about glamour and looks or whatever. So when I moved to Atlanta, a lot of people in Atlanta, they care a lot about how they look. So I was booked a lot because it was always festivals going on. It was always something going on in Atlanta. So I lucked out. I was thankful that I, you know, got to get out there and be successful or whatever. So it's a lot of people that I knew out there that was like older than me that was still staying at home or just staying with other people, didn't have their own place or didn't have a car, and I'm just like, what is going on, you know? But a lot of people out there don't want to work. They just want to, you know, be Instagram models, rappers, bottle girl, like, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of people that are like scavenging for change out there. And I'm sorry, y'all, this piece of hair is bothering me. Okay. It's a lot of people scavenging and broke, but trying to look good. They don't want their people in their hometown to know that they broke and they struggling, so they trying to look good. So they like be scamming, stealing, robbing. It's a lot of that going on in Atlanta. A lot. Like, they really would, like, they would literally act like they F with you and rob you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it's a lot of people that just are grimy. Like, you have to watch your back. They'll lie to you. They'll tell you that they got it like that and they really don't, and, you know, they gonna do this for you, that, you know what I mean? So that's another thing. I can't deal with griminess. I can't. Like, I'm too much of a good person. I'm too successful with my career to be around people like that. I gotta watch my back for, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of grimy people out there. If you rising more, you know, out in Atlanta than them, then they will try to take from you, you know what I mean? Because they jealous. Like, so that's another thing, grimy people. Everywhere you go, you're gonna meet a rapper. If you go to Atlanta, you ain't meet a rapper, then you didn't really live. Like, rappers all over the place, which is okay, whatever. But some of their music, I was listening to some of their stuff on Instagram, and I was like, no, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of rappers that think that they stuff is lit, but it's not. So a lot of dudes out there get like stuck into the party life. Like, I cannot stand a dude that goes out all the time. I can't stand it. Like, I just can't get with it, because it's just like, if I'm talking to you, why are you spending all your free time on weekends at the club. You know what I mean? Like, let's go, like, do stuff with your girl. Like, go to the movies, go to the mall, go to the zoo. Like, just do stuff. Like, you know what I mean? But you, like, the men out there, all they care about is the girls and party life. And some of them other men. But yeah, like, a lot of men out there get caught up in the party life. Like, when I first moved out there, I ain't gonna lie, I was partying a lot. Like, the first month I partied a lot, but after that I slowed down. I did not go out like that after that. Like, I went like months and months and months without going out. So I went out when I first went because I was just experiencing Atlanta. My friend was showing me around, and after like a month I was like, okay girl, I'm done. Like, you know, I'm not with the whole party. So a lot of dudes out there be partying every weekend, you know. So that's something I can't get with. Like, all my exes in the past, literally every single one of my exes in the past, they all were like homebodies. I loved it. Like, they did not care to go out. They weren't out on the scene. They weren't, you know, like, they just wasn't thirsty. Like, you know what I mean? Not saying that if you go to the club you thirsty, but I'm just saying just in general, they weren't thirsty. Like, they just did not care for attention. Like, they just, I loved it anyway. So that's another thing. I actually had a client before. She told me she got married to a guy. She told me her story. She got married to this guy, and it was like happily ever after or whatever at first, and then all of a sudden, like, he got introduced to a new crew of friends, and they were like drug dealers with him. So he started going out like almost every day. She said every day. Like, every day he was coming home like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning because he would go to strip club like every day with them friends. And he got addicted. She said, like, he literally got addicted to the club life. Like, he could not miss not going to the club, and it messed up their marriage. She told him, like, either the club or this marriage, and he chose the club. He moved out. She was at work, and he moved his stuff out while she was at work. And yeah, like, they split up, and she said they tried to, like, a couple months later, they tried to make it work again, moved him back in, because they were married. Still didn't work. He still was going out, still couldn't stop the club, whatever. So they ended up splitting up just because of the club, y'all. Like, that's crazy. I'm like, I need to find me a dude like up in Ohio or like Kentucky or like Utah, whatever, somewhere country where there ain't really no clubs, whatever, because those are dudes that ain't gonna be out on the scene acting a damn fool every weekend. Anyway, back to the subject. The men there are very aggressive, like, very aggressive. Like, you know, like I said, I'm a makeup artist or whatever. So I had a lot of clients, y'all, coming to me like with black eyes and bruises and scratches and telling me about men were hitting on them out there. And I'm like, what is in the water in Atlanta? Like, I had a client, I had to literally, y'all, bless her heart, I had to patch up her black eye with, you know, makeup. I had another client, she was showing me like bruises all on her arm and scratches on her. Like, y'all, I was like, what? And it was like 2 girls in 1 week, and I was just like, my little heart was hurting. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, why are these men putting their hands on females out here? What is going on? Like, the men in Atlanta are just, they aggressive when they trying to holler at you. If you don't want to talk to them, they get aggressive. If you know, if you talk to them, they aggressive. They be blowing up your phone. You know, it's just, I don't know what is going on, because they say it's more men. No, they say it's more women than men in Atlanta. So I'm just like, all the women that's out there, why y'all thirsty over one? You know, I don't know. So that's another thing. I don't like aggressiveness. Like, I like a cool, chill vibe, you know, if I meet a guy. So that's something that bothered me. I didn't like all of that, you know, aggressiveness or whatever. Like, that's another reason why I stopped going to the club at one point for a while, because I was like, I don't like all that pulling and just, I don't like all of that. Anyway, so another one is, the women out there, y'all, the women, like, stuck up. Like, I have never had problems with clients, y'all, until I moved to Atlanta. The girls out there are stuck up. Just have, like, I have met an Uber driver that said, I met 2 Uber drivers that they both said that, like, if they, this is what they said, they were black, y'all. They said if a black girl come across the screen, like, that's trying to request a ride, they said they cancel it, because they said the black girls out there are just horrible. A black lady said that, and a black dude said that. I was like, what? She said, yeah. She said they have bad attitudes. They think that they just a shit, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the women out there are really stuck up. Like, they got brooms up their butts. So just FYI for the men out there, you know, just let you know. Like, I remember when I first moved out there, I was with my homegirl. We both from Texas, and these dudes was like, you know, y'all so cool. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? I was like, Texas. I knew it. Y'all so down to earth. Like, oh my gosh, like, y'all so different from the girls out here. I knew y'all went from here, because the girls out there really are rude. So that's another thing. And you know, and the girls out there, a lot of girls out there, they're like on some borderline prostitution type stuff. I'm just being honest, okay? Like, they, you know, looking for the next rapper, looking for the next baller, looking for the next sugar daddy. Like, a lot of girls out there, they will not look your way if you don't have money. you ain't coming with the coins. They like, no. Like, get your broadcast on. They like, that's how the girls are in Atlanta. So, just FYI, you ain't got the coins. You know, a lot of the girls ain't gonna really F with you out there. So, they wanna, you know, the dudes in the sections with the, you know, all the bottles is coming to the section. And, you know, just athletes and stuff. So, that's another thing, you know. So, Atlanta's just cool for if you need to, like, network, because when you're out, you definitely gonna see celebrities and athletes, and you're gonna see all types of stuff. But after a while, it wore off on me. I was like, okay, it's cool. It was cool at first, but I couldn't imagine myself in the future raising kids here, because my kids will follow right into that whole little lifestyle, trying to be seen and, you know, popping, and, you know, just I can't. I don't want my kids growing up in an environment like that, you know, because I wasn't raised like that. I was raised in the South, little Southern girl. So I'm just not with all of that. So I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm gonna leave or stay, but that was my experience. I had a dope ass experience. Like, I was like meeting some clients, and I was asking like, how long you been here? They're like, 2 years. I've never been out. Like, I don't know where to go. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? It's people that was there like years more than I have, and they didn't get the experience even half of what I got to experience. So I'm thankful that I got to experience a lot. I had my full-blown Atlanta experience fast, y'all, like full-blown Atlanta experience. So I definitely can mark that down in my books, because it was fun and stuff at first, but after a while it just wore off on me. Like, I was over the club, and once you over the club, it's like, what else to do? What else is there to do? So, you know, but travel. But, you know, that's about it. Like, y'all wanted to update? Here you go. Like I said, I still don't know. I will be revealing soon what decision I'm gonna make, and I don't know yet if I'm gonna tell y'all the exact reason for why I left Atlanta. I'll think about it. If I get enough comments for y'all to, you know, I'll go ahead and I'll share it with y'all.